Hi, and welcome to the Ask Dr. Angela podcast with everyone's favorite OBGYN, Dr. Angela Jones. Have you ever been too embarrassed or shy to ask your own doctor about your, girl parts? Well, you've come to the right place to get straight answers. Feel free to ask Dr. Angela anything women's health related. Obstetrics and gynecology? She keeps it real. Pregnancy? She's been there, done that. Menopause? She'll get you through. Young or old, Dr. Angela's got you covered, girl. Now here's Dr. Angela.
What's good, people? This is Dr. Angela, everyone's favorite OBGYN, and I would like to officially welcome you to episode 180 of the Ask Dr. Angela podcast. It's been a great weekend. It's been a great weekend for a couple of reasons. Number one, there was like this huge Star Wars marathon on TNT. And being that I do not own episodes 1 through 3, it was a great opportunity for me to catch my mini-me up on, Anakin Skywalker and how Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia came to be and how Darth Vader evolved. Talk about a lot of DVRing and rewinding and replaying so that I could make sure that we were all on the same page. But it was so good. So needless to say, one of the things on my Christmas list is to complete my Star Wars DVD/Blu-ray collection. So, we're huge readers in my house, and being a physician and all, I certainly peruse a lot of journals. Now, certainly I don't have time to read everything. Kind of what I do is I look at the headlines and the titles, and if there's something that I'm not remotely familiar with or that catches my eye, then I will read it. Well, I'm sitting at my desk today, and all of a sudden I read something about a male contraceptive injectable. And I said to myself, get the flip out of here. I really wanted to drop the F-bomb, but my little one listens to this and probably some of your kids, so I'm going to refrain from doing that. But I said, get the flip out of here. Because where has that been? I mean, when I think of male contraception, the only thing that I can think of, quite frankly, is a condom. And, nobody wants to put that on half the time. Or a vasectomy. And who's doing that? I mean, it's so easy for men, yet they refuse to do it. Not all of you. I do have some of you out there that man up and get your boys cut, but I'm not seeing that happen a lot. I mean, women go through so much. I mean, carrying the pregnancy, having the baby, which is either vaginal or C-section, and neither of those are really that much fun. I mean, the recovery alone is like, really? And then, to have to deal with birth control. I mean, birth control and taking birth control is not without its hassles. I mean, the bloating, the weight gain, sometimes the mood swings, sometimes the breast tenderness, sometimes the loss of sex drive, the acne, the nausea. I mean, did I already say that? The list goes on and on and on. So when I read this about, oh my gosh, an injectable male contraceptive, where the hell has that been? When is it coming out? And it turns out no time soon. I mean, this has been something that's been in the works for like 4 decades, and we still don't have anything out. The thing that I was reading about is a combination progesterone and testosterone injectable. It's like Depo for men, but still not on the market because why? It's a woman's responsibility, right? No, I'm just being kind of funny when I say that, but then again, not so much. Because I feel like, contraceptive options and contraception is something that should be an equally shared burden amongst men and women. It's not only women's responsibility to make sure that they're protected. What about men who are responsible for fathering tons of babies? And some of us, probably shouldn't say this, but aren't even taking care of them. You got tons of men fathering babies that really could use some kind of, contraception or contraceptive option. Just saying. Really funny thing, I was reading about this injectable male contraceptive or some of the side effects that men were reporting from the shot. Increase in libido, I can see how that's a problem. And then let's see, acne, emotional disorders, myalgia, that stomach aches. It's funny, all the things that we women go through. Suck that up. Anyway, on a less sarcastic note, I really do hope that they eventually come out with something for men. But women, remember, even if there is something for men in the horizon, condoms, 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 that's what prevents you from getting STIs, sexually transmitted infections. You know, the good stuff that's not good. And it ain't good, trust me. So just something that potentially could be on the horizon. Or although it sounds like this one has been like a long time coming. We'll keep our fingers crossed and not exactly hold our breaths. But, you know, stranger things have happened. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning into today's episode of the Ask Dr. Angela podcast. If you have a topic or a question that you would like featured, you know how to reach me, www.askdrangela.com. That's ASKDRANGELA.com. Click on the question mark. You can email me your question. You can click on any number of my social media venues and direct message me. Would love to hear from you. If I do feature your question in the podcast, I'll reach out to you, get your information, and send you one of my bomb-ass t-shirts. In closing, I'd like to leave you with this. Never underestimate the power of a kind word or deed. Lesson 444 from Life's Little Instruction Book. Until next time, look better, feel better, be better. Looking forward to reconnecting on episode 181 of the Ask Dr. Angela podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Ask Dr. Angela podcast. For more information on women's health and the show notes for this episode, please visit Dr. Angela at www.askdrangela.com. While you're there, don't forget to leave your own message for Dr. Angela. See you soon! All of the information provided and discussed in this podcast is for educational and informational purposes only and should not take the place of consulting a physician. This podcast is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease or illness and does not and should not replace treatment from a medical professional. Listening to and participating in this podcast does not create a doctor-patient relationship between you and Dr. Angela Jones. If you need medical advice or assistance, you should consult a physician. Listening to and participating in this podcast is subject to the terms and conditions posted at askdrangela.com/terms.